That's quite a size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a big engine.
What
also, like I say, with the hopper on, you are a 60 over like a 60-foot boat.
Not going to go in there now. Don't need to see that. What a nerve-wracking moment when the lorry pulls away and it's just dangling there in mid-air. Hi guys, I'm back on the Middlewich branch now, returning from the Anderton boat lift. Hope you enjoyed the video last week where I went on top of the boat lift. Absolutely astonishing, and what an awesome structure it was. Incredible engineering. I'm on my way towards the Llangollen Canal, but I have to do the length of the Middlewich branch first, and I'll be going past Aqueduct Marina, where of course Gladys was launched and spent the winter. Before I left Aqueduct, I was lucky enough to be given a tour of the workshops there, and that's where the guys do all kinds of maintenance work. But amongst other things, they also build the CRT's little blue workboats, which you see dotted around the canal every so often. And I was able to film the visit, and that's what you're going to see now. So I hope you'll find it interesting, and I certainly did, and I was amazed at just how well built those little craft are. So enjoy the video, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye! Here's the approach to Aqueduct Marina. This is from the Middlewich direction. Here's the entrance then into the marina. In that direction is Barbridge Junction and the Shropshire Union Canal. Quite a number of jetties. And Gladys is somewhere over there. I think I can see the chimney sticking up. Bigger boats tend to be down on these two jetties. But of course, what many people don't know is that as well as being a fabulous place to keep your boat, whether for a short or a long time, then other things happen here at Aqueduct Marina. So for example, in the workshops, they actually build and maintain CRT workboats, like this one, which is named Y. I actually saw one of these called Mia on a recent walk on the Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal, and that was done here. There's also a company here that builds narrowboats, like the blue one, which is just behind Y. Lovely looking boat. Nicely appointed cabin. It's got its microwave. Oh, luxury. Oh, look at that control panel there. Very, very impressive. Really nicely finished.
I'll show you the engine as well if you want.
Yeah, cool.
Nice boat. Now.
Wow. That's quite a size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a big engine.
What
also, like I say, with the hopper on, you are a 60 over like a 60-foot boat.
What horsepower would this be?
It's 42 horses.
Right.
So big engine.
Got all the room around it as well.
Yeah, a lot of room.
Yeah. Bit different to Gladys's engine.
So yeah, 240 alternator on that side there.
Yeah.
And then a 150 amp alternator on this side for the 12 volt stuff. So there's plenty of ample amount of power on them.
That's really impressive. I'd never have thought that they had, you know, this kind of power on them.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
It's with the hopper, you see, you can load the hopper up and he's well in his capabilities to push and push any hop with a big loading, really.
Yeah. Just walking down into the boat. Nice facilities for the guys working. Toilet facilities, storage. I must say, they are beautifully finished boats. Absolutely beautiful. These things are really built to last. They look immensely strong. I'm very, very impressed. This is called a hopper, and when the guys are out in the CRT tidying up the canals, this is where they put all the stuff that they take out from the canal, or if they're carrying supplies to do repairs. Go in here. It's got this non-slip, really non-slip paint on it. You can see the buffers at the front of this workboat. So the workboats are designed not only to pull things like this, but also to push. It's a bit like a shunting engine, really. So they can push things out of the way, or they can tow them from the back. It's a really versatile machine. Into the workshops then, and there are a few workshops. This is a boat which is in the process of being built. They're basically a narrowboat, and the thickness of the steel is very, very similar. I think the base plate is about a centimetre thick, as it would be with a normal narrowboat. The construction techniques are very similar otherwise. I can't quite remember what they said the cost was, but they're certainly not cheap to build. They are built to a very high standard. See all the welding here. That's the cabin there. There's a rudder, and just look at the size of that engine compartment. Absolutely fantastic. This has got to be the biggest brush I've ever seen. Jordan was telling me that they use this to clean the floor, to sweep the floor of the workshops and outside. It's inside the workshop. This boat is very largely completed now. Just look at the size of this engine compartment. That's a damn sight larger than on Gladys, isn't it? So it's been shot blasted, and this is going to be painted that nice CRT blue. Doesn't have the chevrons put on the back yet. The guys have very helpfully turned the radio off for me, which is really good, otherwise I might have had copyright problems. And I wonder what might have been behind this door. Well, something very large. What about this workboat? Much wider than the conventional ones. This boat is called Prestonian, and it was in the workshop for a refit. It's been painted over again, and extensively refitted. This would be used on a river. It's got a steering wheel rather than a tiller. So it's quite exotic, isn't it? Look at the size of that. It's also got a crane built into the front. Lovely paint job. There's the engine, and the engine is not directly connected to the propeller on this one. It's driven indirectly. The engine also powers the crane at the front. Fantastic piece of kit. Yeah, there's Gladys over there. The shorter boats tend to be towards those ends, and the channel's a bit narrower there than it is here. Some of these big boats need more room to turn. In the distance you can see the marina building. There's the offices, showers and toilets and laundry, and also the excellent cafe, which I've been known to go into quite a few times. I had the most delicious bacon sandwich the other day, I have to say. This is the chandlery, which basically is the shop where you buy all your boating bits and pieces, and where I buy my coal and kindling, and you can buy bottled gas. Very friendly staff. I've always found them very fair and honest. They won't try and sell you something if you don't need it. And this is where, if you have a cassette toilet, you would empty it. Not going to go in there now, don't need to see that. The cafe is very popular, and not just with boaters. All sorts of people come here. Just about see Gladys in the distance there. It's a beautiful sight on a day like this. And it was right about on this very spot where I'm stood that Gladys was hauled off the back of a lorry and put onto a trailer before being lowered down into the water. And it was that giant Hister crane that lifted her off the back of the truck. What an incredible beast of a machine. Reminds me of something from a science fiction film. Invasion of the whatever you want to call it. I think in the old days, before they had that Hister crane, then boats would be reversed back on the lorry under that blue frame, and they would be lifted manually by a gang of guys with pulleys and chains. Must have taken ages. Hope you enjoyed this little video of Aqueduct Marina and all the things that go on here, and in particular the construction of the CRT workboats. They're built here at Aqueduct and at one other place in the UK to a design specified by the CRT. Incredible machines, and I guess a lot of us just take them for granted when we pass them on the canals. But the amount of engineering that goes into them and the quality of the work is every bit as good as the poshest narrowboat. Yeah, I was very, very impressed. And big thanks to Alex, Jordan, Joseph, all the other guys who work here at Aqueduct. They do a fantastic job, and I absolutely recommend this place in every respect. Hope you enjoyed the video then, and if you did, please give it a like and leave a comment. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. think I'm in luck today, and they're going to be launching a boat. You see the big crane is getting ready, and I know there's a boat on a trailer just around the corner. So this is exactly as they did it for Gladys in November. Nerve-wracking moment when the lorry pulls away and it's just dangling there in mid-air. This boat is all electric, so there's no diesel engine to start up. The roof is pretty much covered in solar panels. It's got an awful lot of electrical equipment on it, including power steering, I think.